Hello and welcome to this special edition of Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. We have something special planned for this week's show. I'm going to open up the show as usual, but then we'll have female guest hosts for each of our segments on this all-women's edition of our show. Our top story this week is all about Governor Holcomb's next level agenda, one that he says is focused on building a 21st century skilled and ready workforce. That first focus is the pilot of the new 21st Century Talent Regions program in perhaps 12 communities around the state, encouraging local and regional collaboration to address workforce and talent pipeline challenges. Here to explain the program and why it's important, I'm pleased to welcome, as always, Indiana Career Connections and Talent Secretary Blair Milo. And welcome, as always.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, let's talk about this next level agenda. We all know that talent, workforce, big issue in Indiana, all over the country. But give us an idea of how substantial or how real this issue is in terms of creating more talent.
Sure. Well, we anticipate having over 1 million jobs that we need to fill over the next 10 years. And what we see happening not only across the state, but really across the world, that the governor has shared that he's had these conversations with international leaders that he talks with, that the changing nature of work and ensuring that we're developing awareness for what these kinds of opportunities are, as well as then developing those skills to be able to take advantage of these growing numbers of positions that also have higher wages associated with them as well.
All right, let's talk. There are several elements here. One, our workforce ready grants, also employer training grants. So those are already in the works, and individuals and also companies have been taking advantage.
Yes, we've had tremendous success with the Next Level Jobs program that you mentioned. That the Workforce Ready Grant has served almost 12,000 individuals that have enrolled in some high wage, high demand certificate programs. Almost 4,000 people have already earned those certificates. With the Employer Training Grant, we've had over 450 businesses across the state who have participated in the program, and almost 7,000 people trained through that program as well, looking to be able to expand that, to double down on what's working, that we've seen tremendous success there, and so excited to continue working with our legislative partners to continue providing those kinds of tools.
All right, you've really launched kind of what I would consider somewhat of a new model for addressing this issue, these 21st century talent regions. So regions around the state of Indiana that would apply to participate in the process. Talk about how they work.
Well, in areas where we've seen success, where we're seeing regions that are able to attract population, they're growing their population, they're growing their median household income, and they're growing their education attainment levels. We said, well, what is it about this area that's helping make this work? It's collaboration. It's where you have all the different entities talking to one another regularly to explain who's doing what where, to put some metrics around how they're all working together, and to have those three key goals for all of the different partners to work towards. And so what we're doing with the 21st Century Talent Regions is to offer up the opportunity to earn the designation by having a plan in place to attract, develop, and connect talent.
So the onus is really on the regions, right, to come and apply, create a plan. Right. And I mentioned regions. I think that's an important word. It's a regional approach, so collaboration is going to be key to making it happen.
Right, and each region is going to look a little bit different. And as we've shared with, we've had, I think, already 4 applications. We've got probably another 4 that are just about to enter. So this has been taking off very quickly, and we've said we want to be a true partner with you, that we want to meet you where you're at, and then be able to identify what some of your needs are in order to meet those different nuances of our different regions.
And this is really a plan modeled after a successful program in the Columbus area in Southeast Indiana.
Very much so, and we've been able to work with not only that team, but some of the other partners across the state, and we've also been in close conversation with the Lumina Foundation on things that they've learned through their Talent Hub program and that designation. The individuals from Civic Lab, who are the technical assistants that are a part of 21st Century Talent Regions, are also the technical assistants provided to the national talent hubs through the Lumina Foundation. So we've got some great experts that are a part of this process, but we want to engage those true experts at the regional level to ensure that we're capitalizing on the tremendous work going on, and then being able able to collaborate and bring that all together to get those areas of growing education attainment, growing population, and growing our median household income.
Okay, you've got 4 in the pipeline, maybe an additional 4 as well. If a region around the state wants to participate and really get engaged, what do they need to do? We
encourage them to come to the Career Connections and Talent website. It's in.gov/CCT, and there's an application process there that starts the conversation, and then we're able to engage with them on being able to talk through what kind of on-site visits we can do to begin the technical assistance and get the region to have that designation in place.
All right, talent, a big issue. Workforce, of course. Blair Milo, the Secretary of Career Connections and Talent. Thanks as always for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Okay.